Hello everybody, welcome to the most important place in Vietnam, our Vietnamese government headquarters. You can see over there, this is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, the place we preserve our leader inside. This building was built in 1973 and completed in 1975. We consider it is the Vietnamese Mecca, and for us, the Vietnamese, we will come here to visit him at least one time in his life. You can see the big square here, we call Ba Square. Left side you can see this is the Parliament House in Vietnam. Inside here, we often organize very special meetings.
This building was built in 2009 and completed in 2014. The parliament in Vietnam, it is the highest government organization.
Three most important people in Vietnam. The first one is the header of Communist Party called General Secretary. The second is the header of government called Prime Minister. And the last one is the header of our state. He is the president of our state. Three of them is the three boss in this country. Here is the Vietnamese Communist Party Central Office, the place our project bureau, our politicians, they work inside. And this building you can see here have the French architecture. And during the past, it used to be the high school in Vietnam, but now it turned into the office.
Now we are passing by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Vietnam. This building was built in 1925 and completed in 1928. Originally, this building was the headquarters of the Indochina Finance Department. But in 1945, this building was assigned by President Ho Chi Minh as the headquarters of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs until now.
Hello, now we are standing right here in front of the Presidential Palace. Ta-da! It used to be the General Governor of Indochina, was to be established in 1901. At the first time when the French colonists chose Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia as the Indochina. So this is the area for the General Governor of Indochina to stay. And in 1954, when we finished the French War, the government decided to use this area as a present for Ho Chi Minh to work and stay. But you know what? He just said no. Why? Because he was building the communism. And communism meant everybody was unequal. So how could be equal if you stay in the castle? And people still have busy with the food, the economy, and everything. So he just said no. And he stayed in a very simple house over there. So please follow me. Okay, as far as I told you, Ho Chi Minh just declined the very fancy building and stayed at a very simple house. He just stayed here for 4 years. You're gonna see everything is just single, exactly for the single man. Okay, please follow me. The dining room. Please have a look at inside. As far as you know, Ho Chi Minh can speak 7 languages fluently, and it's where people study and work. And karmas, 2 of his favorite during communism times. Please have a look. Okay, however, you've seen the very beautiful building over there, but Ho Chi Minh just stayed there for 4 years. Why? Because he used to live in the mountainous area for a long time. So in the mountainous area, people live up there and they keep animals down there. So Ho Chi Minh really missed that life. That's why people to give him like this house. So he lived for 11 years until the day he passed away. You know, in the mountain, people live up there and they live down there. But Ho Chi Minh just changed it, and he got a meeting. It's more careful for all the meetings. You know, instead of having a very fancy meeting, they just have a very gather between all the governors. Yeah. Now you're still looking inside the house on still. It still have the working room and the bedroom. And all the other personal things Ho Chi Minh still go to the old house. The ones 1954 to 1958. And then this fact about Ho Chi Minh that he used to have the garage named Huệ, means lily. So there's always have the lily flowers in his bedroom. Please welcome everyone to go to the Catfish Pond. Catfish Pond is a very relaxing place for Ho Chi Minh. When he's trying to fish the carp, anytime he got the free time. And you know one thing, he got the habit that's a glass his hand. So the fish can come up and he can feed them. Now in front of you is One Pillar Pagoda. One Pillar Pagoda was built in the 11th century by the king. The king got a dream. He said the God of mercy was sitting on the lotus flower and gave the breast for the whole country. So when he woke up, he decided to build up this one, look like the lotus flower. And when people go around, can have the luck and the longevity.
Welcome you to the West Lake, the biggest lake in Hanoi. So the Hanoi have two words in the name. Ha is mean river and Nội is mean inside. So basically Hanoi is mean inside the river. So that's why we have a lot of different lakes here. And the West Lake is the biggest one, which is 17 kilometers surround. Surround the West Lake, we have a lot of beautiful construction, especially the high school that you see. That is called Chu Văn An High School, the high school named by the first president in Vietnam, and all of the construction is the French construction. And now welcome you to the most beautiful street in Hanoi, which called Phan Đình Phùng Street. On this street, you will see a lot of buildings with two colors, yellow and green. So this presents for two things. One is the government buildings, and second, the old construction by French. During that time, they believed that the yellow color always for the royal people, and might be the green is fit with the yellow color. And this is the northern gate of the Thăng Long Citadel. You can see two holes of the cannon balls shot by the French there. And now this is the area of Ministry of National Defense. In the military area, it will also have military museum, which everything here was used in the war. And your left side is Lenin, father of Communist Party. Opposite with him is our Hanoi Flag Tower Village, a part of Thăng Long Citadel.
Alright, welcome. This is the temple of literature. If we want to access inside, we have to go to the 4 main pillars and 2 hạ mã still on each side. So hạ mã means when you come here, you have to get up from the host to show respect to people in here. So let's go. This is the Văn Miếu Môn, or you can call it the main gate. This is the typical architecture in here. Look at here. There is 2 small gates on each side and 1 big one in the middle. So for the long time ago, the kings will go in the middle, and all the students and the normal people will go on the right side. But there's a story like this. The reason why people go on the right side is because they want, let people do the right thing. So go on the right side. So let's go. Enter the main gate like the kings. So we are all the kings today. So let's move on. So this is the Đại Trung Môn gate. You can see it also have the typical architecture with the 3 gates. And in front, on top there's a fish, and there's a myth about the fish in here like this. So when the fish want to be a dragon, the dragon is the symbol for the strongest animal in the world, and the fish have to go through like 3 waves. It means 3 examination. The fish must have knowledge and have to test for this to become a dragon. And the fish also a symbol for Vietnamese student. When they want to be successful, they have to go through the 3 examination. So let's go to inside. Look at this. So this is Hue Văn Khắc in 2012. This was recognized as an iconic of Hanoi. Hue is mean the bright star in one of the 20th constellation. Also, Hue is a symbol for literature. So that's why everybody wants to come here to visit it.
In front of you right now, that is the Temple of Literature, which was built in 1070, includes 2 main areas, Great Worship Area outside and the temple in which Confucius is worshipped inside. Firstly, about the outside area, it's very easy for you to see that we have a big altar outside, and that is the area for king, for Mandarin gathered in the past. Normally, before an examination, our king and the Mandarin will gather here to pray for a successful and lucky examination. And during that time, they normally will read out loud some reporter, show respect of them to God, pray out loud, and that is the reason why it's necessary to build a big altar outside in front of the altar. So we have 2 bronze statues of a flamingo on the back of the total. At first, this statue shows the balance between yin and yang, and then beside we also have a story related to the statue as well. So flamingo and turtle are 2 close friends in the past. They support each other a lot in the normal life, and we want to set the statue of them right here to remind the student like they have to help each other, people around them, develop together, and help each other as well. When you go to the worship area inside, it's quite easy for you to recognize 5 statues in the middle of the worship area. The first people I want to introduce to you, that is Confucius, who is a Chinese man and lived in around 500 before Christ. So maybe you ask me what is the reason why in Vietnam we worship a Chinese man. So the reason is that he is the founder of Confucianism. Confucianism come to Vietnam when China tried to invade my country, and then during that time, so the Confucianism also come to the culture of my country as well. Then after that, our king also used their theory, idea, and thoughts to build, to control, and develop my country as well. And that is the reason why I worship Confucius, and besides, we also worship 4 students of him as well, like a way to respect the founder and the co-founder of Confucianism. Quốc Tử Giám, that is the area in front of you right now, which is known as the first university of my country. So this architecture was built in 1076. At first, this school just opened for the children of the king, and then after that, from 13th century, this university was open to all the students who are a silent student. There are some fun facts related to Quốc Tử Giám that I want to show you. So the first one, that is in the past, so the student have to do a very long test day. Their day will normally start from 1 a.m. in the morning and normally will end around 3 or 5 p.m. or sometimes even 7 p.m. as well. And it's been like they have to do a very long test. They even have to pass around the face-to-face with our king, and they will answer some questions to the king as well. Besides, in the past, in Vietnam, just only the boy and the men can go to school. The school is not for the women. And besides, we also don't have any rules about the age of the student. And you just join the examination when you are ready. And that's also the reason why in Vietnam we have the youngest doctor of my country. He became a doctor when he was 13 years old.
Street. This is the biggest highlight of Hanoi, where you can see the local people live next to the railway. This one was built by the French colonial. Here the railway comes from the north to south. Let's come and see the moment of your life. Enjoy.
Some part of the bridge will have no spans because the spans of the bridge has been bombed by American 14 times during the war. The fun fact is, in Vietnam, we always go on the right hand. Only this Long Bien Bridge, we entrance in the left side, and also we go down in the left side.
Hi guys, today I would like to try something called traditional tobacco. This is điếu cày. As you can know, the long bamboo pipe. And this tobacco called thuốc lào. This is a combination. First, we'll take a little tobacco. Take a small one, put it inside. So we will burn it. The smoke go through the water, comes up here. We're putting the ash out, and then we take a long hit. After that, we will get high. But remember, it's just high a little bit. The reason why it's legalized in Vietnam because it's different with marijuana. The marijuana take time to get high, but this one make you high instantly. Smoke it, it hit you directly. After you getting high, take the ice green tea. Why? This is a bitter and cold drink. It make you come back reality after you smoke it. So let's watch me.
Thank you.
Oh, the table here is full.
Yeah, I see.
Would you mind to share the table with other people?
Yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah, alright.
Hello, gang.
Oh, wow.
The dessert ready.
It's so yummy. But what is inside?
So, inside this cup have two layers. The upper layer is the cream and egg yolk,
Oh.
and the lower layer is the chocolate.
Oh, wow. I love it.
And inside here, the barista they tell me they put inside here sugar, a little bit salt, and a little bit rice wine and Baileys to make the cream.
What? But I had told you already. I couldn't drink wine. I'm allergic with wine. I'm Uncle Carter.
Oh my goodness.
So, fortunately that I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna tell to the barista make
Okay.
another. For you.
Okay.
No
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Got it.
Wait a second.
Yeah, it's fine.